YouTube isn't just for creators anymore. The most successful businesses today are using it as a powerful tool to drive sales, build trust, and dominate their industries. But here's the thing, while most people think YouTube is only about posting videos, businesses that are scaling fast are using it in 5 very specific ways that almost no one talks about. By the end of this video, guys, you're going to know exactly how to use YouTube the same way that they do. And if you're not doing these things yet, you're definitely leaving money on the table. Let's start with what they're doing before the sale even happens, and it's the part that most small creators ignore. All right, way number 1, they build a trust machine, not just a channel. Listen up, guys. People don't buy the best offer, they buy the brand that they trust. Let that resonate for a second. And YouTube is the only platform that gives long form time and space to prove you're the real deal. You know what you're doing. And when done right, your channel becomes a trust building machine. You're warming up cold leads, you're answering objections in your videos, and you're making people say, I already know I want to work with her or with him before they even book a call. A perfect example is Marie Forleo. Before her 8-figure empire, before B School, her bestsellers, or even her Oprah interviews, she was uploading weekly Q&A Tuesday content videos, answering one question from her audience. And it was just really Marie, a camera, and a crazy consistent schedule. And that simple format built her entire movement. Her channel became a 24/7 salesperson, nurturing leads literally while she slept. So here's how you can do the same thing. Write down the exact 10 objections or hesitations that your ideal client has before they buy, not just general questions, right? Dive deep. Use client sales calls, DMs, or surveys to pull these insights word for word. And I've done this myself. And then from there, you're going to film 5 to 10 minute videos titled like how your audience would actually search them on YouTube. So here's an example. Should I hire a business coach or go DIY? Or how do I know if my funnel is broken? These are the types of things that clients would be searching for. And then in your video, start with a hook that proves you understand their pain point. And this is so important. An example would be if you've tried everything and still can't get clients, right? Then walk through a step-by-step answer in that video. Anchor each point with a mini client story or a case study, or when this happened to me, right? Tell your own story, but just make sure to humanize your answer. And then end with, if this feels like where you're at, I've got a free resource below that'll take you even deeper. Trust me, this really works. All right, once trust is built, what's next? You guide your viewers without ever selling, and that's what smart businesses do. Way number 2, they sell without selling. Yes, you heard it right. The best YouTube creators don't sound salesy. They teach something useful, they create an aha moment, and then guide viewers to the next step, essentially. If people feel sold to, then they start to check out, but if they feel helped, that's actually when they start to convert and buy your products and services. I like Alex Hormozi for an example of how he just does this so well. He drops full masterclasses for free, guys, giving away the exact frameworks others charge thousands and thousands of dollars for. But here's the trick. Every video plants a seed of credibility. He'll casually say things like, when we scaled that company to 30 million, or here's what our clients did. That is actual social proof and strategy, right? No pitch, but suddenly you want to find his book, his frameworks, his offer, and start to become more like him. Here's what you need to do to start implementing some of these strategies. Choose one bite-sized promise from your core offer, and then reverse engineer how to create a video that shows a piece of it in action. An example would be one of my video scripts that tripled my clients' conversions, right? Share a quick win that someone can actually try today and start seeing some results, and tell a micro story of a real client who used it and how it helped them. An example would be one of my clients used this exact script and booked 3 calls that week, right? That is really effective. And then drop organic offer mentions like you do in a regular conversation with another person. An example would be, this came straight from module 2 of my YouTube client accelerator. Here's the gist. Super simple, straight to the point, and then wrap up with, want the rest of the system? Links in the description, and you guys will love it. Super simple, guys, and I really think that you should try this when you're trying to convert more people after watching your videos. If this is connecting for you and you're done guessing your way through YouTube, hit that subscribe button. I drop videos like this every week to help you turn content into clients and finally make this platform pay off. Way number 3, they repurpose like a CEO. Most small creators waste time making new content every day, while smart creators, on the other hand, gets weeks worth of content from one single video. And this is repurposing, my friend. Repurposing doesn't just save time, it actually multiplies your visibility across multiple platforms and keeps your name in people's feeds without burning out. All right, so for this example, I have to mention Gary Vee. I'm a huge fan, and he's built his brand by turning long form YouTube videos into 30 plus pieces of content across Instagram Reels, quote posts, tweets, carousel slides, you name it, he's repurposing and getting his face everywhere. His team literally chopped up podcast rants and turned them into short form content that built millions in brand equity. It's insane, right? He's everywhere. Here's what you need to do to start implementing this strategy. Pick your highest performing or newest long form video. It should be about, I would say, 8 to 12 minutes. And then you can use tools like Opus Clip or Vizard.ai or even CapCut to extract up to, I would say, 5 viral worthy clips, and then focus on dramatic hooks or emotional breakthroughs or anything that really stands out and what will capture people's attention when you post it online. And then drop those into short form content calendar templates. You can do IG Reels on Monday and then turn it into a LinkedIn quote post on Tuesday, a YouTube short on Wednesday, and so on. You can really get to repurposing. And then use ChatGPT to write engaging captions or carousel post intros by prompting it, right? And then from there, track which short form video clip drives the most clicks, back to your full YouTube video, and repeat what works, right? Just take what's working and continue to scale that. Okay, so people are watching, trusting, and engaging, but here's where money gets left on the table: no funnel. Now we're going to change that. Way number 4, they turn views into funnels, not just likes. Posting videos is great, right? But if they're not guiding viewers to the next step you want them to take, you are leaving money on the table, which can get very, very frustrating. That's where a funnel actually comes in. And a funnel is just a simple system that moves someone from discovering your content to becoming a client or a customer. And it usually looks something like this. They go from viewer to your free offer, to email follow-up, to paid offer. That is what most funnels typically look like. Successful creators don't hope people reach out or just wait for them to come. They build a path that makes it easy to go from just watching to ready to buy. Keep that in mind. And YouTube is really the perfect entry point to start that journey because people are actually watching you in action. And when we look at people like Mr. Beast or Earn On Demand, they do it great. Mr. Beast is just a genius all around at turning attention into action. His videos lead to Feastables, Beast Burger, or merchandise, and all seamlessly integrated, right? It's all well thought out. He's not about shouting it, but every video plants a business seed. And then there's Earn On Demand, on the other hand, who built a 6-figure digital product empire by sending YouTube viewers into her free workbook funnels. And then her videos aren't just content, they're entry points into her entire customer journey. She's one of my favorite people to watch on YouTube. And if you want to start taking a page out of their book and implementing these strategies, create a juicy niche specific lead magnet that solves a micro problem. Not a free ebook. Try my 3-step script to convert YouTube traffic into $5,000 clients. Get very specific and make it really juicy. Mention it within the first 60 seconds of your video with natural urgency. You can say something like, if you're watching this, I've made something you'll want. Grab the free script below before it's gone. And you can use Kit, formerly known as ConvertKit, I have to always say that, or System.io to deliver it via email, and tag new leads automatically, which will save you a lot of time. Write 2 to 3 value-packed emails that feel like bonus tips, not sales emails. You don't want to be overly salesy, but then from there you transition into your offer with subject lines that say something like, you watch the video, here's the next step. And if you want YouTube to work while you sleep, this next one is critical. You don't need to post more, you need to post evergreen. Let's talk about it. Way number 5, they create evergreen videos that work forever. Short form content disappears in hours. YouTube videos, on the other hand, they can live on for years and years. Some of my most popular videos, as a matter of fact, are really old. And evergreen videos keep ranking, keep converting, and keep working for you, whether you post again tomorrow or not. Smart businesses use YouTube essentially like SEO, turning every video into a long-term traffic source. If you Google search what is SEO or how to start a blog, chances are Google-owned channels or partners dominate those search results, and they play the long game by answering timeless questions that their audience never stops asking, and their visibility compounds over time because of this. To get started with this, identify 5 evergreen entry points your audience will always be searching for, and there are tools out there to help you speed this along. There's vidIQ, TubeBuddy, Keywords Everywhere, or even YouTube search. All of that is available for you to use. Structure your video titles with ranking in mind so that you can show up first when people type in certain keywords. An example would be, YouTube strategy for coaches, step-by-step guide for 2025. Every quarter, refresh the thumbnails and descriptions on the videos that are ranking, and this will help with boosting the lifespan without having to re-record the video. YouTube isn't just a platform, it's actually a business builder, and the 5 strategies that we discussed are what separate creators who hustle from businesses that scale. And the best part, you don't need to do all 5 tomorrow. Take your time. Just start with 1 and then gradually work your way up. Drop a comment and let me know which one you're implementing first. And if you are ready to finally make your content convert, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.